cool girl. I'm a cool girl. Ice cold, I roll my eyes at you, boy.
Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kristine and I would love for you to join my YouTube family by clicking onto the subscribe button as well as a notification bell beside it so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the part 2 of my makeup collection / decluttering video. If you haven't seen the part 1, I will have the link on the I button right here and I will also have it on the description box below. Like I said on my previous video, part 2 will be all about my eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, mascaras, eyeliners, eyebrow products, and other miscellaneous things. And before we get started guys, just a disclaimer, this video is not intended to brag, to show off, or to flex my makeup collection. I wanted to share with you guys how I store and declutter my makeup, and that is the only reason why I'm sharing with you guys this video. So without further ado guys, let's get started. So just like what I did on the first part of this video, I will be having 2 baskets right here. One of them are for makeup products that I have to throw out or get rid of. And then the other one is for makeup products that I can still donate or give to my family and friends. So I'm going to start off with this mini 5-layer drawer right here. This is basically where I keep all of my small makeup items like eyebrow pencils, eyebrow mascaras, single eyeshadows, etc. So I'm going to start off with the first layer, which are my eyebrow products. So the first one I will be disposing is this e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade Blonde. I used to love this eyebrow product because it is really nice and natural looking. But since I have darker hair now, I'm going to give this away. So the next product I will be disposing is the Careline Best Brow Liner. I used to love this eyebrow pencil, but recently I have been loving other products more compared to this one. So I'm going to give this away. So this one is a brand new Miniso eyebrow pencil, but I don't usually reach for this eyebrow pencil, so I'm just going to give this away. So this one is the Detail Makeover Make It Pro Starter Pen. This one is not my favorite eyebrow pencil. It feels really waxy on my brows and I don't like the formula of this eyebrow pencil. So I have 2 of the Pink Flush eyebrow pencil in the shade Dark Gray Brown. So I'm going to give away the brand new one. I'm also going to give away this Everbilena Brow Define eyebrow pencil. I'm also going to give away this Miniso eyebrow pencil because the shade of this is way too brown for me. So I'm just going to give it away. This one is an old eyebrow pencil from the Face Shop. And since I have 2 new ones right here, I'm just going to give this away. So those are basically all of the eyebrow pencils I need to dispose. So I still have here the Says Lady Tinted Brow Gel in the shade number 4. Detail Cosmetics Make Brow Gel. This is the brand new Sunny Space Life Brow Marker in the shade Ash Brown. I have 2 of the FOCALLURE Artist Sketch Eyebrow Pencil. I have been recently loving this, that's why I bought a backup. I have 2 of the eyebrow pencils from Pink Flush. This one is the BLK Cosmetics Universal Brow Stick. I have 2 shades from the Everbilena Fine Line Brow Liner. Blight Cosmetics Perfect Brow Trio. This one is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Eyebrow Pencil. An eyebrow pencil from Mumuso. I have 2 shades of the Sunny Space Life Brow Eyebrow Pencil. I have 2 backup of my OG Holy Grail Eyebrow Pencil. This one is the Face Shop Designing Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. Everbilena Pro Brow Liner. This one is from Maybelline. I love this because it looks really natural. Next is an eyebrow pen from Cathy Doll. This is their Real Brow 4D Tint. Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 4. For eyebrow powder, I have the Nichido Eyebrow Kit in the shade Coffee and Latte. And then this one is my Holy Grail Eyebrow Powder. This is from C3 Art. And this one is their Eyebrow Cake in the shade Gray Brown. So the first thing I'm going to throw out are this AOA Studio eyebrow mascaras. This one is really old and really dried out. So I'm going to throw this away. This one is another old product in my collection. This is the Maybelline Fashion Brow Mascara. This one is really old and really dried out. Next is this Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. This one is really old as well. Next is this Fashion 21 Eyebrow Gel. I am not a huge fan of this eyebrow mascara, so I'm going to give this away. I am also not a huge fan of this Careline Brow Gel, so I'm going to give this away. I'm also going to give away this J&J Cosmetics Best Brow Volumizer. This one used to be one of my holy grail brow product, but this one is super old and super dried out, so I'm going to throw this away. This is the Maybelline Fashion Brow Color Drama Mascara. So overall, I only have this left in my collection. So I have here the Ever Belena Tint and Tame Eyebrow Mascara. I really like this eyebrow mascara, guys. Very affordable and it really sets your eyebrows into place. Another favorite of mine are this Sunny's Face Life Brow Grooming Gel. This one is the Face Shop Designing Eyebrow Mascara in the shade Gray Brown. This is one of my holy grails and I also have a backup. This one is the Vice Cosmetics Gundol Volumizing Brow Gel. I really like this one as well. I also have the FOCALLURE PLUPMAX Eyebrow Mascara. So recently, guys, I have been loving the natural bushy feathery brow look. And I have been loving this product. This is the Got to Be Glued Spiking Glue Gel. I love this one because it holds my eyebrows into place for a long time. And it is really easy to use. And then lastly, on this drawer, I have this disposable spoolies and mascara wands because I use this for the Got to Be Glued Spiking Gel. And I also use this for my clients. So I have this on my drawer. So the first thing I'm going to give away is this single eyeshadow from the Face Shop. I don't usually use this, so I'm just going to give this away. Next are these glitter eyeshadows from BTLA. This one, I use this for a couple of times, but I don't really like this liquid eyeshadow, so I'm just going to give this away. I'm also going to dispose this Light Cosmetics Starlight Eyes. Don't get me wrong, I love this glitter liquid eyeshadows, but these two shades right here are already dried out. So I'm going to throw this away and I'm just going to repurchase a brand new one for my collection. So those are basically the single eyeshadows that I want to dispose in my collection. So I have here 3 shades from the FOCALLURE Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I love this one, very reflective and it has a really nice pigmentation. I also have 3 shades from the Pretty Secret I Love You Liquid Eyeshadow. I got this from a holiday set and I think I only got this for around 130 pesos. Very affordable and I love these glitter eyeshadows. I also have 3 shades from the BLK Cosmetics Intense Color Liquid Eyeshadow. I have 2 shades from their 90s collection and I also have 1 shade from their K-pop collection. I also have 3 shades from Catrice Cosmetics, 2 of which are limited edition. These 2 eyeshadows right here are duochromatic eyeshadows. I have 1 shade of the Blight Cosmetics Starlight Eyes and this one is in the shade 202 or Cassiopeia. I have 2 shades from the Skin Food My Desert Party single eyeshadows. I love this one, very glittery and perfect for everyday. And then lastly, I have a single eyeshadow from MAC. This one is in the shade Oh So Guilty. So I have here 5 shades from ColourPop. This one is Central Park, Lala, Porter, Blaze, and Tinsel. And then I also have 1 shade from the Cathedral Color Mousse Eyeshadow. And then I also have here my new Handayan cream eyeshadows. I haven't used this. I just got this. And in case you're interested to see a review for this, let me know in the comment section down below. So I'm not going to dispose any of this because I love these products and these ones are just new in my collection. So first thing I have here is the Payin Glitter Eyeliner Set. I also have 2 shades from the FOCALLURE Heavy Glitter Eyeliners. I have the shade Party and Platinum. And then I have 11 shades of the Mermgraph Water Activated Eyeliners from Mermaid Beauty. And then back here, I have the Handayan Colorful Matte Liquid Eyeshadow Set. So now let's move on to my other mini drawer. This one only has 4 layers. The other one has 5. So the only thing I'm going to dispose in this drawer is this really old Lorac Pro behind the scenes eyeshadow base. This one is really old, so I'm going to throw this one. So the rest of this, guys, I'm going to keep. So I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow base. I have here the MAC Prep and Prime eyeshadow base in the shade medium. I also have here the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. Detail Cosmetics Eyes on You Long Weary eyeshadow base. And then I have here 5 shades of the Becky Sue eyeshadow primer. And then for my eyelash glue, I have this one. This is the Merry Beauty eyelash glue. The Mix Girl waterproof eyelash adhesive. This one is in the shade black. And then I also have the shade clear. And then these ones are my contact lenses. So I have 4 pairs of contact lenses. So the first thing I'm going to throw out is this Everbilena Lash Define Waterproof Mascara. This is one of my holy grail mascara from the drugstore. But unfortunately, these 2 tubes are already dried out. So I'm going to throw this away. Next is the Catidol Pretty Volume Mascara. This one has a super dry formula. I did not like this, so I'm going to give this away. This one is the Maybelline Total Temptation Waterproof Mascara. This one is one of my holy grail mascara, but this tube is already dried out, so I'm going to throw this away. Next is this Essence You Better Work Length Definition Mascara. The formula of this mascara is super dry, so I'm going to give this away. This one is super old. This is the Maybelline the Hyper Curl Volume Express Mascara, so I'm going to throw this away. This one is super old as well and super dried out. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This is one of my holy grail mascara, but unfortunately, this one is super old, so I have to throw this away. So these are basically the mascaras I have left in my collection. First is the Catrice Cosmetics. I don't know what mascara the name rub off, but this one is one of my holy grail mascaras. Another one of my favorite mascaras is the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara. Another favorite is the Maybelline Total Temptation Waterproof Mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. BLK Cosmetics Volume and Lash Extensions Mascara. Next is the Essence The False Lashes Mascara. Next is the Miss Manga False Lash Waterproof Mascara from L'Oreal. This is the Fashion 21 Double Up Mascara. Everbilena Volume Curl Waterproof Mascara. MAC Cosmetics Extended Play Lash. And then lastly, I have the FOCALLURE Stay Max Mascara and Lash Primer. So I'm going to dispose all of my Detail Cosmetics lippy liners. I really don't like the formula of these lip liners. It is really drying and I am not really impressed with the color pigmentation of these lip liners. So I'm going to give this away. And the rest of these lip liners are very new in my collection. And I'm going to keep all of this. So like I said on my previous video, I have bought several lip liners from different brands. So first one, I have the Color Icon lip liners from Wet n Wild. I also have 6 shades from the Perfect Pout gel lip liners from Wet n Wild as well. And then I also bought 5 shades from Everbilena. This one is their matte lip liners. And then I also have 3 lip liners from Nichido. So the first thing I'm going to dispose are these 2 eyeliners from Nichido. I don't really like the formula of these eyeliners and I don't usually use these 2 eyeliners, so I'm going to give this away. I also have this old Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. So this one is super dried out, so I'm going to throw this away. So those are only the eyeliners I wanted to throw out in my collection. So I still have here the Pink Flush eyeliner that I used in my previous video. I am really impressed with this eyeliner because it is super black, it is super matte, and it did not smudge on my eyes. I also have here the Stay Genius liquid eyeliner. I also have the Careline Graph Ink eyeliner. This one is a really great eyeliner from the drugstore. Next is the Blight Cosmetics eyeliner duo stamp. This one is the brown shade. This one is the Detail Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. This one is really nice as well, very matte, and it does not smudge. LA Girl gel eyeliner in the shade dark brown. This one is really nice as well. This is the Essence Super Precise eyeliner. This one is super matte, super block, and this one dries really fast. This one is my Holy Grail gel pencil eyeliner. This one is the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. I have the Black Fever, and I also have Hot Chocolate. I also have two of the Kajal pencil from Essence in the shade Feel the Eclipse and Teddy. This one is the Niche Dog Girls Night Out eye pencil in the shade Blackest Black. I also have one shade from the Miniso Wear All Day eyeliner. And then lastly, I have a little sample size of the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. And this one is brand new, so I'm still going to keep this one. So for the last drawer, guys, I just keep here my makeup tools like my eyelash curlers, tweezers, eyebrow razors, and other stuff. So this one is really not that exciting. So this is how the last drawer looks like. So the next category we're going to go through are my eyeshadow palettes, and I will try my best to go through all this really quickly because this is a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So I actually have a paper bag right here full of eyeshadow palettes that I already disposed a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to go through all of this really quickly. This one is the Doll Face Cosmetic eyeshadow palette. I don't use this anymore, so I'm going to give this away. So I have fake eyeshadow palettes right here because I wanted to do a full face of fake makeup, but I decided not to do that video anymore, so I'm going to dispose this. J-Cut Extreme Access eyeshadow palette. I don't really like this, so I'm going to give it away. I also have the Ever Belena chocolate palette. This one is an okay eyeshadow palette for me, but I rarely use this, so I'm going to give this away. Next is this eyeshadow palette from Essence. I don't really like this eyeshadow palette, so I'm going to give this one away. Next is this eyeshadow palette from BYS. I think this one is around 400 pesos, and this one is totally not worth 400 pesos, guys. So I'm not really impressed with this eyeshadow palette. So this one is an eyeshadow palette from Revlon. This one is super old, and this one is super expired already, so I'm going to throw this away. Next is this eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. I don't have any problem with this eyeshadow palette. It's just that it's super common and I don't need this in my collection because I have a lot of other eyeshadow palettes I like more compared to this one. So I'm just going to give this away to someone who needs it more compared to me. And then lastly, this one is the Blight Cosmetics by Careline Face Palette. This one is an okay product as well, but I don't usually use this, so I'm just going to give this away. So now let's go through all of my eyeshadow palettes. So I have all of the shades of the Squad Cosmetics mini eyeshadow palettes. I also have all of the shades of the Squad Cosmetics Squadlet palette, but I already gave my mom one of the shades, so I only have 5 right here. I have 5 shades from the Beauty Glaze Bright Eye eyeshadow palette. I have the shade Mars, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, then lastly is Jupiter. I have 2 shades from the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This one is Rosé in the Air, and then this one is Nude Awakening. I also have the Ever Belena Ultimate eyeshadow palette. I have 4 shades of the Febo eyeshadow palette. This one is the Obsessed eyeshadow palette. This one is the Sweet eyeshadow palette. Next is the Eternal eyeshadow palette, and then this one is the Romantic eyeshadow palette. I also have the FOCALLURE Uptown Girls eyeshadow palette. This one is in the shade Sunflower at Sunset. It's also a great eyeshadow palette from the drugstore. This is the Ever Belena Iconic eyeshadow palette in the shade Mixed Metals. I also have all of the Careline eyeshadow palettes. This one is in the shade Slumber Party, Color Paradise, and Dreamcatcher. I have this limited edition MAC palette in the shade All About Beige. So I also have 5 shades from You Can Be. This one is the Fruit Punch eyeshadow palette. This one is the My Honey eyeshadow palette. This one is the Pink Mojito, Light Chocolate, and then lastly is Berry Cola. So I have few eyeshadow palettes from ColourPop. First one is the So Jaded eyeshadow palette. This is a collaboration of Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. So another collaboration with Kathleen Lights is the Sojak palette, and it looks like this. Next is the California Love eyeshadow palette. Next is a collaboration with I Love Sarahi. This one is called the Through My Eyes eyeshadow palette. Next is the Sweet Talk eyeshadow palette. And then lastly is one of the cult favorite eyeshadow palette from ColourPop, which is the Yes Please eyeshadow palette. This one is one of my holy grail eyeshadow palette. This is the Tarte Tartlet in Bloom eyeshadow palette. It is full of neutral eyeshadows. So I have 2 eyeshadow palettes from Beauty Creations. This one is the Cali Cheek eyeshadow palette. And then I also have the Irresistible eyeshadow palette, which is a dupe for the ABH Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. So I also have a bigger palettes from Beauty Glaze. First one is the Colorboard eyeshadow palette. Next is the Color Fusion eyeshadow palette. I also have this limited edition eyeshadow palette from Ever Bilena. This is their Total Effect eyeshadow palette. Another limited edition eyeshadow palette is this eyeshadow palette from Pixie in collaboration with It's Judy Time. This one is really nice, especially for everyday. Next is the Vice Cosmetics eyeshadow palette in collaboration with BT21. This one is a holiday limited edition from MAC. And this is actually a gift from my mom, and it looks like this. So I also have this eyeshadow palette from Chanel. This one is the Careline Play to Slay Full Face palette. This is the Ever Bilena Rich 15 Shades eyeshadow palette. I have 2 eyeshadow palette from Bad Habit. This one is the Inferno eyeshadow palette, and this one is a dupe for an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. I forgot what the name of the palette is, but it looks like this. And then this one is the Bad Habit Aura palette, and this one is a dupe for the ABH Subculture palette. So I have 4 eyeshadow palettes from Detail Cosmetics. First one is the Autumn eyeshadow palette, and then the Ecru eyeshadow palette. One is my favorite eyeshadow palette from Detail Cosmetics. As you guys can see, it's super dirty now, but this one is the Metallics eyeshadow palette. And then I also have here the Egyptian Desert eyeshadow palette. This one is a really great eyeshadow palette as well from Detail Cosmetics. I have 2 Naked eyeshadow palettes from Urban Decay. This one is Naked 2. And then this one is the Naked Smoky palette. This one is full of cool tone eyeshadow. So this one is another OG palette. This is the Lorac Pro Original palette. And then lastly, I have 7 eyeshadow palettes from Morphe, and this is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. So the first thing I have here is the 35O eyeshadow palette, one of the OG eyeshadow palettes from Morphe. This is actually my first ever Morphe eyeshadow palette. Next is the 35K eyeshadow palette. This one is a really great eyeshadow palette, especially if you're doing client makeup, because it is full of neutral eyeshadow. This one is the 35T palette, and I love using this if I'm doing prom makeup looks because it is full of romantic shades. This one is the 35F, and this one is full of metallic foiled bronzy shades. This one is one of my favorite Morphe eyeshadow palettes. This is the 35R. So I also have 2 of their holiday limited edition eyeshadow palettes. So first one is 15D or Day Slayer. And then this one is the Morphe 15N Night Master eyeshadow palette. So I forgot to mention, guys, I actually have 8 Morphe eyeshadow palettes in my collection. My latest Morphe eyeshadow palette is the Morphe X James Charles eyeshadow palette, and this one is actually a birthday gift from my boyfriend, and it looks like this. It has super nice rainbow eyeshadow shades, and this one is really worth it, especially if you're just a beginner when it comes to makeup, because it has a lot of color selection, and the quality of the eyeshadow is really nice. So this one is one of my favorite eyeshadow palette in my collection. So these are all of my eyeshadow palettes, guys, and I know it's a lot, but eyeshadow palettes are actually my favorite makeup items to collect. So I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and it's getting late, so tomorrow I'll be filming the rest of this video, like my lipstick collection, eyelashes, and other miscellaneous things. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So now I'm going to continue my makeup declutter video. So again, I have two baskets right here. This basket is for items that I have to throw out or get rid of, and then these are items that I can donate or give away to my family and friends. So I have 4 styles from FOCALLURE. This used to be my favorite lashes because they are really lightweight, but this actually looks really fake. So I don't really love these lashes anymore, especially the thick ones. So I'm going to throw out these two right here. I've used this for a couple of times now, and I need to throw this out because these ones are really old. But I'm going to keep these two right here because they are really wispy and I like the style. So I'm going to keep this one. This one is from Ardell Lashes. I'm not a huge fan of this. This looks really fake, so I'm going to give this away. So I have 3 Demi Wispies from Red Cherry Lashes. I think this one is not an original Red Cherry Lashes, but I think I bought this from Divisoria. I don't usually use this because it looks really stiff. It does not look natural at all, and it looks really fake. So I'm going to give this away. So I just bought these 6 sets of lashes from Shopee. I'm not going to throw any of this because I just got this, so I wanted to try these ones out. But it looks really nice. They look really natural, really long, and really wispy. So I'm going to keep these ones. So I have a lot of lashes from the brand Lash Love. I think this brand is already phased out. I'm not quite sure what happened to this brand, but I really love their lashes, and I got this when they were still starting out in selling false eyelashes. So I have few styles right here, and I really love their false eyelashes. They are very wispy, very lightweight, and easy to apply. So I'm going to keep these ones. I also have this set from Lash Love, and I really like this one as well. And it looks really long, but once you apply this on your eyes, it looks really natural. So I'm going to keep this one. So these ones are from Lash Love as well. I think this one is called Marie. I'm not quite sure, but this one is way too long for my eyes. So I'm going to keep just the 2 pairs of this in case I'm going to use this for my client, and I'm going to give away one of the pairs because I have way too many and I'm not going to use this very often, so I'm going to give this away. So I have 5 more lashes from the brand Lash Love. I have the style Chloe. I really love this, very natural and very wispy. I also love this style. This one is in the style Samantha. I have 2 pairs because I really love this. And then I have the style Kimberly and Micaela. I really love this as well. I usually use this for dramatic looks, and these kinds of lashes is reusable up to 25 to 30 times. So I really love investing in these kinds of false eyelashes. Very high quality. It actually cost more compared to other false eyelashes, but you can get a lot use of these kinds of lashes. So I have these ones. So I also have 5 different styles that I got from Divisoria for only 100 pesos each pair, and the quality of these lashes is actually comparable to the Lash Love Mink lashes, and I really love this. So I'm going to keep these lashes, and this lashes is also reusable for 25 to 30 times. Just make sure you cleaned it out and you maintain this false eyelash, and you will get a lot of use out of these lashes. So I found this few backup of eyebrow pencils on this drawer. So I have the Ever Belena Fine Line Brow Liner in the shade Brook and Lily, and I also have this eyebrow pencils from Miniso and Mumuso. So I'm going to keep one Miniso eyebrow pencil, And then I'm going to give away these two eyebrow pencils from Mumuso and Miniso. So the next drawer I have here are all of my Glad King false eyelashes. This is actually my favorite brand of false eyelashes. They are very affordable. You get 3 pairs for only 110 pesos. And they are very lightweight. It looks really natural. And it looks really high-end. So if you guys can see, I have a divider right here. The ones at the back are brand new, and then the ones in front are the false eyelashes that I have already opened. So I'm not actually going to throw out any of these false eyelashes because this section of my makeup collection, I always make sure to declutter or to dispose any old false eyelashes because my eyes are really sensitive. So I have to make sure that most of my false eyelashes are really clean or really sanitized. So I am pretty sure that most of these false eyelashes right here are still okay, and I still can use this pairs of false eyelashes. So I'm not going to throw out any of these false eyelashes. Ever so raved about iMagic face paint, and then I also have the Chic Girl. I actually like the iMagic more. This one is less pigmented as compared to this one. So I also have here some backup of eyelash curlers. So this one is unopened Pop Studio makeup remover wipes. I usually just use this for videos whenever I'm doing swatches. So I have a spare of my Puritan's Pride Ultra Mega Biotin 10,000 mcg vitamins. I actually have been using this for over 3 months now, and I am actually using this because I have been experiencing severe hair falls, and this one really works. I actually got this recommendation from Tony Sia. So in case you're also experiencing severe hair falls, make sure to try this one out. So the rest of the items I have here are lip balms, lip tints, and lip glosses. So the first I'm going to give away are these lip tints from J&J in the shade Sunshine and Dimfna, because these ones are way too bright for my liking. So I'm going to throw out this Everbelena gel lip tint because this one is really old and it actually has a really disturbing scent already, and this one is in the shade Toast of New York. I really love this shade. This is actually my favorite tint, but since this one is really expired, I'm just going to throw this away and I'm going to repurchase this tint. I'm also going to throw away this KJM lip tint in the shade Bittersweet Magenta. This one is really old. And this one as well, this is from the brand 28th Street Organic Essentials. I actually really like this as well, but this one is really old. So next one is this Pinkies Collection lip glosses. I actually don't like this one. It has a strong scent, so I'm going to throw this out. So I have few items from this small local makeup brand called Scrubable. This is actually a brand owned by my former classmate in high school, so I purchased few items from her. But I am actually going to give away this lip glosses. The packaging is really cute, but it is a little bit messy, so I'm going to give this out to someone who might want this more than I do. So I'm going to give this out, and I'm going to keep this matte lip tints. So I have all of the shades of the Stay Genius Glossy Liquid Lipstick. If you haven't seen my review about this product, make sure to check it out before you purchase these lip glosses. So I'm going to give this out because I am actually not a huge fan of these glosses. And if you want to know more, watch my review about this product. So those are pretty much all of the lip gloss, lip tints that I will be giving out or throwing away. So I have here 7 shades from the brand FOCALLURE, their PLUPMAX lip gloss. I actually love these glosses, so I'm going to keep all of the shades that I have. I also have here one of my favorite lip glosses, the BLK Sparkle Gloss in the shade Confetti. This is their birthday limited edition lip gloss. I also have few shades of the lip gloss from BTLA. I have 1 shade of lip gloss from the brand FS. I also have 1 shade from the brand Essence. This one is the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Chocolate Crepe. This is my favorite lip gloss, so I'm going to keep this one. So I kept 2 shades from the J&J Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Tint in the shades Kisses and Chloe. I love these 2 shades right here. So I'm going to keep all of my V-Line Cosmetics Timpaya Mansion lip tints because I consider this as a collection. So I'm going to keep this one. So I'm also going to keep the V-Line Cosmetics Timpaya Mansion HD Matte Tints. I really love this. So I have two shades from the Vice Cosmetics X BT21 Water Gel Lip and Cheek Tints. I also have here the HD Matte Tints from J&J Cosmetics. So I actually have all of the shades of the Sun Glow Tinted Lip Screen, but the other shade, which is Sangria, is actually on my study table. So I have here the shade Very Berry and Sunkiss. Sunkiss is also one of my favorites. So I also have few lip balms right here. So I'm going to keep this one. So I have here the Colorette lip tint in the shade Ginger. So I have 5 shades from the Luna Organics Kiss Inks. So the last category we're going to go through is my lipstick collection, and I'm not going to share with you guys in detail each and every lipstick that I have in my collection, but I'm going to show you guys what brands do I have, what finish do I like, and I'm just going to go through really quickly my lipstick collection. So now I'm going to share with you guys the lip products that I want to get rid of in my collection. So the first thing I'm going to let go of is my Ever Belena matte lipsticks in the shade Toast of New York and Mauve. I actually really love the shade Toast of New York. I think I already finished one whole bullet of this lipstick, and I really love the shade of this. But since these two are actually one of my first Ever Belena lipstick, I'm going to throw this out because they are really expired. I'm also going to get rid of 2 of my Maybelline lipsticks. This one is in the shade Touch of Spice. This one is already broken, so I'm just going to throw this out. And then I also have here the shade Mysterious Mocha. I'm not actually a huge fan of this. This shade actually looks really dull on my skin tone, so I'm just going to give this away. I'm also going to give away this Cloud Tint from Blight Cosmetics in the shade Nebula. This one is too bright for my liking, but this one is actually a really great product. You can use this for your eyes, for your cheeks, and for your lips, but the actual shade of this is way too bright or too loud for my liking, so I'm just going to give this away. I'm also going to give away this Stellar Satin Lips from Blight in the shade Calypso. This is way too pink for my liking, so I'm not actually a huge fan of this shade, but this product is really great, especially if you don't like matte lipsticks. So before I continue with my lipstick collection, I will now grab all of my Pop Studio makeup removing wipes, and I will put this on the previous drawer that I shared with you guys, which are my miscellaneous makeup items. So now let's proceed with my lipstick collection. So the next items I'm going to give away are this Essence Color Boost Mad About You matte liquid lipstick. This one is an okay makeup item for me. I'm not a huge fan, but it is actually not that bad as well, so I'm going to give this away. So I have 3 shades from the Matte Me liquid lipstick from Slynk Makeup. This used to be one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, but these 3 right here are really old and really expired, so I'm going to throw this out. I'm also going to throw out this ColourPop liquid lipsticks, and this one is actually really old, and I had this ever since they first launched, and I am not a huge fan of this formula. It is super drying, so I'm going to throw this out. I'm also going to give away this J&J Cosmetics lip cream, and I really like this, but I have a lot of other liquid lipsticks in my collection that has a really similar shade, so I'm going to give this away. So those are all of the lipsticks that I want to get rid of in my collection. Now I'm going to share with you guys what I have in my lipstick collection. So I have few shades from the brand BLK Cosmetics. So I have all of the 4 shades that they released on the first Universal collection. I also have both of their shades for the Bridal Limited Edition collection. This one is their Holiday collection, and this one is in the shade Jolly. This one is a really nice everyday MLBB shade. I have one of the NARS Audacious lipstick, and this one is in the shade Vanessa. I have 2 shades from the Urban Decay Vice lipstick. This one is in the shade 1995 and Hitchhike. I have 4 shades of the Studded Case lipstick from Kat Von D. I have the shade Magic, Lolita, Lovecraft, and Cathedral. I also have few shades from the brand Sunny Space. This is their Fluff Matte Lipsticks. I have the shade Hot Sauce 143 Mood, Bake, Vacay, On Repeat, Milk Tea, Brunette, Nudist, Baby Spice. And then I also have here two of my all-time favorite shade from Sunny Space, which is Girl Crush and Milkshake. As you guys can see, I already destroyed the shade Girl Crush. But I really love this lipstick. I love the formula and I also love their shade selection. So I also have few shades from MAC. I have House Wine, Brickola, Twig, Myrrh, and I also have Brave, and then Velvet Teddy. So I also have here a backup of the shade Twig, Myrrh, and then I have Bowl Me Over, Hot Chocolate, which is one of their limited edition shade, and lastly I have the shade Syrup. And then I also have few shades from the brand Maybelline. I have the shade Raw Cocoa, Madison Red, Almond Pink, Brandy Blush, Nude Embrace, Clay Crush, Toasted Brown, Touch of Nude, East Village Rose, and then I also have another Toasted Brown. So I have few shades from L'Oreal. I have here two shades from their limited edition collaboration with Balmain. This one is one of my favorite shade, which is Brick Planet, Chocolate, and then Maple Mocha. Maple Mocha is one of my favorite shades as well. For my Everbilena matte lipstick, I have the shade Caramelo, Siennas, Mirrored Mocha, and Port. I have one shade from the FS Maria Clara lipstick. I have two of the Careline Soft Suede lipstick in the shade Mood and Icon. I have two mini size or travel size Studded Kiss lipstick from Kat Von D in the shade Cathedral. I have one shade of the Chanel Rouge lipstick in the shade Secret, number 92. I have three shades from the Maybelline Jolt Matte Intense Lip Cream. And I really love this formula. It is super hydrating and comfortable on the lips. So I have three shades from the Everbilena Matte Matic Lipsticks. I have one from Careline Kiss Sticks and then two from Nichido. I also have one of the Blight Cosmetics Cloud Tint and I have the shade Mist. I have two shades from the Blight Cosmetics Stellar Satin Lips. I kept the shade Titania and Juliet. I have two from the Everbilena collaboration with Chris Aquino. This is their Matte Matic lipstick in the shade Let Go and Learn. I have one shade from the Vice Cosmetic Creme lipstick in the shade Miss Uganda. I have 5 shades from the Squad Cosmetics Multipurpose Mousse Cream. I have the shade Sunny, Toast, Bubbly, Blithe, and then Gleeful. I have 3 shades from the Sunny Space Lip Dip. I have the shade Girl Crush, Posh, and Fembot. I have 4 shades from the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks in the shade Lolita 2, Bachelorette, Outlaw, and Double Dare. I have 3 shades of the liquid lipsticks from Jazzy France, but I think I'm going to give away this shade, which is Tea Rose, because this one is way too pink for my liking. So I only have Ice Princess and Perfect. I have 5 shades of the Ofra Cosmetics Long Lasting Liquid Lipsticks. This one is a really great formula. It has a mousy consistency and it is not drying at all. So I have the shade Hypno, Americano, Pasadena, Mocha, and Havana Nights. I have all shades of the V-Line Cosmetics Lip Cream. I have 5 shades from the Colorette Velvetines All Day Powder Mattes. And I have the shades Birthday Cake, After Party, Pre-Game, Toast, and Rose. I have 5 shades of the FOCALLURE Velvet Lipsticks. I have the shade Breath or Breathe, Solidification, First Aid, Vitality, and Vacuum. I have 4 shades of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I have the shade Amazonian, Seductress, Fighter, and Lover. I have 3 shades of the Says Lady Long Lasting No Drying 12 Hour Stay Matte Lip Ink. I have the shade 05, 19, and 06. I have 3 shades from Device Cosmetics collaboration with BT21. This is their Phenomenal Velvet Liquid Lipstick. I have 4 shades of the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipsticks. I have 3 shades from the Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have the shades Malibu, Dolce K, and Ginger. I have 6 from the Fashion 21 Color Matte Liquid Lipsticks. This is actually a really nice liquid lipstick from the drugstore, and this one is really affordable. I believe this one is around 185 or 195 pesos each. I have the shades Autumn, Camellia. I have 2 of the shade Butterscotch. This is one of my favorite nude lipstick. I love this one. I always use this. Cashmere and Toast. I actually have 2 of the Intuit liquid matte lipsticks. I think the other shade that I have is actually on one of my bag. But this one is actually a really nice liquid lipstick as well from the drugstore. Another really good quality liquid lipstick from the drugstore is the Flormore Silk Matte Liquid Lipsticks. And I have the shades 10, 02, 12, and I also have the shade 05. I also have 2 of Device Cosmetics Phenomenal Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have 2 of the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick. This one is also one of my favorite go-to lipstick. This is the Everbelena in collaboration with Chris Aquino liquid lipstick, and this one is in the shade Learn. And then lastly, I have few shades of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. So for part 2 of my makeup collection declutter, these are the items that I can donate and still give to my family and friends, and this one are makeup items that I have to throw out. So now that I am done decluttering my makeup collection, hopefully I can now find a space for all of these makeup products right here. These are all of my latest purchased makeup products, and I'm not going to go through all of this in this video anymore because I've already talked about all of this or most of this on my previous video. If you haven't seen my latest Shopee haul, I will have the link on the I button as well as on the description box. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the part 2 of my makeup collection / decluttering video. Again, if you're interested to see the part 1 of this video, I will have the link on the I button right here, and I will also have it on the description box below. If you have any requests for future videos, make sure to leave them on the comment section down below. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and please help my channel to grow by sharing this video to your friends and by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!